Rural Aid Foundation is a non-profit organization that was founded by children born as a result of intermarriages between Ugandans and the Rwandan refugees that fled the genocide. Offices are located in Kibale district in western Uganda. Our focus is on addressing and advancing digital, health and economic rights for the most vulnerable rural persons, including refugees, women and girls, persons with disabilities, and people that live at the bottom line of the poverty levels in Uganda. We work in various refugee settlements and more recently Kyakatu refugee settlement, where we are focusing on issues of sexual reproductive health and rights for the refugees. Also, one other thing that we are focusing on is a core part of this project is that given the COVID-19 pandemic, we shall also be exploring the voices of refugee adolescent girls and young women on the challenges they faced in terms of accessing Srhr services as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic.
Thank you so much. Please, so we take the pleasure to welcome you, and we are happy to see you here. You are most welcome. Maybe you could say a word or two as we come into the refugee settlement, please.
Okay, thank you so much. I'm George Asimo, work as Communications Officer, Rural Aid Foundation. As you see, we have just reached at the branching point of the refugee camp, and as our theme of the project, advancing Srhr amidst COVID-19 pandemic. So we are going into the refugee camp to find out what actually the adolescent girls and men have been facing during the pandemic and how they can be through this project. So
just about the challenges adolescents have faced in this COVID pandemic. The challenge we've seen as medical officers, it is unsafe abortions. These adolescents have got pregnant due to the fact that they are home, they are not doing anything. It have become so much in this community, and some of our adolescents who are boys have engaged themselves in substance use and drugs, whereby they are idle, they are not at school, schools are not working, so they have become idle and they have now engaged themselves in drugs and substance use. We've also seen a challenge whereby most of these youth have become depressed. They are depressed just because someone was in senior 2 by then, and they are now supposed to be in senior 4, they are not at school, so they have now become so depressed. They are just home. Some of them have got complications, and they are now in mental clinics getting treatment because of depression. Now resulted in going to the community, they are not doing anything, they just turn into thieves and thugs around the community. Those are some of the few challenges adolescents have faced with COVID-19.
Wanasaidia sisi jinsi ya kuyua mafundisho ya jinsi ya kutumikisha makondo saba biana bavijana. Unakutana ndani ya Uganda iko na 8% watu biko na silimu ni hawa wasika wadogo wanayala msilimu, lakini ni ya maana kupitia hii kitongo leko na wasaidia kuwafundisha ngambo ya afya, kujua afya mwili ni nini, kujua ake mia musika niko na haki zangu. Mama munisikie kidogo, na kujua haki zako. We musika akati nakutana na mtu anakubaka usiku, huyo alikuwa mulevi anakubaka njiani, lakini inalomba ujue haki. Kama nyuma mtu anakubaka utaenda wapi? Ndio kupitia haya kitongole wanatumika na masika kuwafundisha kutoa haki zao, namna gani unaweza kujitetea wakati unapata shida ya ubakaji. Shida ya ubakaji haiko kusema kama wanakubaka para moya pale pale unaingia mwinchi hivi unakamatika na silimu. Hapana, niko na gisi unaweza enda kwa mganga nyuma saa 12.
Sasa shida yenye tuko nayo ni corona tuya funga masoko wanafunga na makanisa, watoto wanakosa kazi, wanapeleka watoto mimba na masika, wakati wanakuwa corona ikaisha, usaidie makazi ya mikono.
Nasema ni kweli, watoto walifunga masomo juu ya corona. Basi gaiti bakapata wamingi bakatomboka, bakapata manyimba, bakapata magonjwa, ile ndio shida. Watoto wakapata hakuna kazi ya mkono, watoto wakajitupa mkono, ile shida. Watoto tena wakachukua kazi ya mikono, watoto kule yote
challenges that we faced during this pandemic, COVID-19, cases of defilement, rape, child abductions, divorce, separations, domestic violences, all increased due to stay at home due to the COVID-19. And the most challenges that we faced during the investigations were having untimely reported cases.
Shida tulipataka mwanani mwile ta ya corona, nipitiaka shida ya mingi sana, ni kukosa mapreoccupation, yani kazi, wenzetu wakaiba mamimba, wengine wakashtupa mkazi zingine za kimaisha za kusumbua hata na mwili, najikuta jene hana preoccupation yenyewe nezi msutenire mkazi yote ile na kuwa mbaraga, wengine wanaiba juu habana kazi. Hata preoccupation kidogo sakisi msaada ya kazi kidogo yenyewe inaweza atuma tena tunakuwa encadre fasi moya, atutena mwele manjia kutafuta banaume kupata ile magonjwa. Gisi tulifundishiwa leo gisi ya kujikinga, tukikuwa na ile kazi tutajikinga mzuri zaidi sana tena.
Shida nahuye nayo muri corona, abana ntabwo biga, amashuri barayafunze. Amashuri bamaze kuyafunga, abana bagenda babibirara, ubusi bakagenda gukina bagatinda gutaha, bamwe bakabagonga. Nk'uyu muturanyi wanje nawe afite ikibazo kubera abana batagenda ku masomo, umwe baramufunze aririya murago nawe ntabwo araza, ntawe uri aha ngaha kubera ikibazo cyo gufunga amashuri. Ukurya nabwo ni ikibazo.
Abana bahigaga corona yatumye bafunga amashuri, abana bamwe babaye abasereri baraserera, abandi batwaye inda, abandi mbese hari ubwo banywa inzoga, ubutarateka. Another challenge that these children are faced due to lack of finance. Food at home, they just get small rations, money, and the child will now be with so many things she's lacking. You get a child over, you can now opt to go for men so that he gets survival.
Kazi ya mikono, kushona, kompyuta, ile ni kazi ya vijana, sisi ile inaweza kuchunga shi vijana kubakia fasi moja na kusaidiana kwa mashauri kama tuko nini shida.
ko mudusaidia kubera nyine ni nkaho ari n'Imana yabohereje kugira ngo muze mutugereho mufite uko mudusaidia mwadusaidia murakoze twasabaga amafaranga fasha abana wenda bajye mu mashuri bige imyuga y'amaboko kudoda cyangwa se
So, as you've seen in this documentary, there are quite a number of SRHR issues that adolescent girls and young women, and specifically the youth within Kyakatu refugee settlement, that are actually that they are actually facing. But one call that we would really want to do is to appreciate that the support that Alert Youth Fund has provided to us continuously, but also the partnership and the range of organizations that we've worked with to bring this project to reality. We worked with the Office of the Prime Minister within the Kyakatu refugee settlement that authorized us to do this important work. We also worked with the refugee youth leaders that mobilized the adolescent girls and young women to come for the harm reduction trainings, and also to the youth refugee leaders that mobilized the adolescent girls and young women for the flash mobs that we had within the refugee settlement. But also, for more importantly, the MTI team that provided us with health workers to do during this training, and also the support that was availed to us by the local leaders during the inception meeting with the refugee leaders within the settlement. Thank you so much.